where I was when he said that? I was on the phone outside of the studio smoking a cigarette, and he goes, I guess I'm just going to take the dog out to the desert and shoot it. And I go, no, what? No. Why the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
I'm like, Paul. And he's like, no, dude. No, man. I don't got nowhere to place. I don't got money to put this dog in like a...
Holy shit, bro.
Bring the dog.
Yeah, you have to bring the dog, dude. Don't shoot the dog.
But it's...
Right? Sophomore year, junior year?
Yeah,
junior year.
And this guy, Paul, was like, yo, man, I got to get back to Colorado for Christmas. And
Our guy was John, by the way. Colorado John was my guy.
All right. Paul was from Aurora. And Paul was like, hey, you're going back to Aurora, right? And he like got me at a house party. Where he's like, what are you doing for Christmas? And I was like, yeah, I'm going home. He's like, oh, you flying? I'm like, no, driving. He's like, who are you driving with? I was like, by myself. Can I get a ride? And I'm like,
fuck.
Yeah.
I guess, dude.
So then, dude, this story is wild.
Give it.
Jumadre calls me and he's like, yo, man, I don't have a way to go home for Christmas. Johnny's going out a week before, and that's his brother. He's like, Johnny's going to drive out a week before. I know you're staying because I had my job. He's like, I know you're staying to work. You think you could come up to Vegas and get me? And I was like, I looked at it. And this is, you got to look at like MapQuest. There's no like.
Bro. This is.
It was a journey.
This is print out, follow directions, because phone ain't gonna redirecting. That doesn't exist, bro. Dude. That is like must follow.
You just saying printed out directions gave me a feeling of being like, because you'd be like, and you go, all right, 0.9 miles to I-30 to I-40. So I'm like, yeah, man, you know what?
So Tucson to Vegas, by the way, is that's already a pretty deep drive. 6.5, yeah.
That's 6. And then Vegas, it almost breaks up the same as the drive from Tucson to Denver. Because you go Tucson, Vegas is about 6.5. You can do it 5.5, 6. Vegas to Denver, about 10 if the weather is
just going to say that.
Perfect.
If the weather's good. Because otherwise you're looking at 12.
This is December.
Yeah.
And you don't get 12. You get to 17 or 18.
Yeah, I was just going to say. So if you're fucking lucky, you get 12.
If you're fucking lucky, it's 12. So, dude, I've never told this story on a podcast before. In fact, I haven't fucking thought about it in fucking years. So I'm working at KFMA. I'm a DJ at KFMA. Doing open mics. I'm doing like comedy. But my job is I work at the rock station in Tucson. It's like a cool job. I love it. I love the people I work with. Yada, yada, yada. I'm at KFMA. And Paul calls me. And he goes, dude, can my dog come with us? And I was like, what kind of dog is it, dude? And he goes, it's a 115-pound Pitbull. And I was like,
fuck.
It was over 100 pounds. 115
That's
pounds.
a big dog, dude.
Big, muscly dog.
115 fucking pounds.
It was probably 100 dog. It was probably 100 pounds.
I have friends that weigh that much.
Yeah. And I was just remember him being like, is that cool? I'm like, well, I'm picking up Jumadre and his cousin Mark. Jumadre's like...
Jumadre always has a cousin that you got to take.
But he was like, my cousin Mark is going to come back with us.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, dude. I've known Johnny. I've known his older brother since I was 5. I've known their family since I was, And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, Paul calls me and he's like, all right, so can I bring my dog? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm picking up 2 dudes in Vegas. We're driving to Vegas, staying the night, and then we're picking these guys up and we're driving home. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with this dog. I'm like, can someone watch it until you come back? I don't know when I'm coming back, man. Paul wasn't a college student, FYI.
By the way, lived near college, wasn't a college student. Had about 15 of these friends.
Dangerous dude, too. Had a lot of guns.
Sometimes I forget. I'm like, when's
Paul
your next
had a
class?
lot of guns. I wouldn't fuck with Paul. No. I would never fuck with Paul.
Paul was going to class on the street.
Yeah, but Paul was cool as fuck to me because I was from Aurora.
Fuck yeah, Paul.
And Paul and I were cool. I liked Paul.
Shout out, Paul.
Shout out, Paul. Big shout out, Paul.
Shout out, Paul.
One time brought a gun over and put it on our coffee table, and Amir goes, yeah, that's a nice gun. And he picked it up, and I was like, yeah, take the slide out. Because, He's like, what? I was like, take the clip out.
Yeah, because I don't want to die, dude. It's Wednesday.
And he's like, yo, you're a fag. There's no fucking bullets in here. And I was like, can I see that gun? Popped one out of the chamber, and like you rest it with the chamber open. Yes. And I was like, now you can play with your gun. And he was like, yeah, I didn't know there was a bullet in there. Whenever he got awkward, his face crunched. He's like, yeah, I didn't know there was a bullet in there.
Yo, I had no idea, bro. There's bullets in there.
So Paul's like, he's doing that thing, and he did it successfully. Where he's like, dude, I'll never. He goes, I can't. No one can watch this dog. And I'm like, well, dude, I'm picking up 2 full-grown men.
Yeah.
4-seat Stratus. It's a Stratus. It's a roomy 4, but it's a 4. No, man, I guess I was going to take this dog out to the desert and shoot it. And I was like, No, what?
No,
dude, I'll never forget where I was when he said that. I was on the phone outside of the studio smoking a cigarette, and he goes, I guess I'm just going to take the dog out to the desert and shoot it. And I go, no, what? No, why the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
I'm like, Paul. And he's like, no, dude, no, man, I ain't got nowhere to place. I don't got money to put this dog in like a...
Holy shit, bro.
Bring the dog.
Yeah, you have to bring the dog, dude. Don't shoot the dog.
But it's sitting on your lap.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I drove to Paul the dog and I drive to Vegas.
Side note, real fast.
If you ever want to know,
you're a good cat, dude.
If you ever want to know,
you're a good soul.
Thanks, dude. If you want to know one of the funniest things in the world, it's when your overexpressive black friend doesn't know he's going to be traveling with a Pitbull and finds out in the parking lot. Jamadre's like, nah, man.
Fuck that.
Nah,
yo, fuck
he's
that.
staying on his fucking lap. The dog did fuck.
That.
And we finally got him like, he's going to be on his lap. He's like, nah, man. Mark is just this cool, quiet dude. He's like, whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. And Jamadre's like, no, man. No, man. We drove
Vegas.
Yeah. We drive Vegas to Denver, which is, you don't realize the whiteness of the territory you're going through. You're going through Utah.
Yeah.
We stopped in St. George.
Whoa.
Got out, and it's like at a gas station.
You're the only one that got out, by the way.
I get out, and they're like, hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. And then the other 3 doors open, and it's 2 black dudes, a Mexican dude, and a pit bull. And they're like,
are you being held captive?
What the fuck? Dude, I watched so many faces in gas stations be like watching their car get out.
Do you need help?
Dude. Jamadre knew halfway through that I was real annoyed with Paul. And Jamadre was just kind of like, hey, Paul, how come you keep acting asleep when we gas up? And he was just saying shit like that.
I like that. By the way, that is a key move. Why the fuck aren't you kicking in, bitch?
Yeah.
We're all kicking in, you bitch. He
came back from McDonald's with like a quarter pounder and like fries and nuggets.
And nothing for anybody else?
Nope. And everyone
dude, I'd have left him for dead.
Yeah, I know.
Just slit your fucking throat at that.
I almost broke your chair. I fucking
could have done it. That'd have been worth it. Fuck that guy. That's bullshit.
But in the Christmas spirit, I fucking drove him back to Aurora. Never hung out with him again.
You're a good fucking egg.
Thanks,
honestly, dude.
Thanks, man. But I just
saved a dog's life.
Dude, when he said that shoot shit, I was like, come on, Paul.
Peace.
What are we doing?
You're a piece, bro. That's an interesting. Like whenever you hear someone do stuff like that or say stuff like that, you go, you're really gonna? If I didn't fucking, that's the universe and my my impartial belief of what's happening in the world, of my lack of religious, fucking honest belief in my heart. Like there's moments the universe gives that to you, and you go, I gotta save this dog's life. Like I don't have a choice. I have to do this.
Santino,
dude.
That's exactly how I thought about it. I went like this, like, it's a good boy. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy,
and he was
dude.
a good boy.
He
stayed on the lap. He was a good boy the whole drive home.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That was it. Merry Christmas, good boy.
Good boy.
Paul, beat it.
Fuck off, Paul.
You're a good boy, Paul. Get the fuck out.
But like everybody in college, I don't know if this is a common college experience, and I'll see it in the comments, but like I had a group of guys that we partied with that weren't in college, that were around the college. And this happens probably predominantly in Arizona. Arizona has a lot of like hanging outs, but not really going to schools.
As they're called in Tucson, T-Lokes.
T-Lokes? Yeah, that's right, dude. Some local ass dude who, by the way,
the night I got robbed.
There was always a 38-year-old.
Yes.
And we're 20, and I was like,
what are you doing here?
Whose buddy is that? But like, he was also nice enough where I was like, I don't hate him, but like, why the fuck is he kicking it with us?
Who is this guy? Who is Derek?
And now that I'm in my late 30s, I think about if it all falls apart, I'm going to Phoenix. I'm going to Tucson. Dude. I'm going to be the guy that's like, what's up? Do you guys want to go fucking party?
I did mushrooms the night I got robbed. And I went to
You were high when you got robbed?
No. I got robbed in the afternoon.
Oh, you just scared. I was like, that's the worst moments of life.
I would be a bubble boy right now.
Right.
Dan?
Yes.
Yeah.
He eats at noon and that's it.
We went to drink at the Golden Nugget, and then I went and took mushrooms at my friend Johnny Bluntman's house. And I got fucking wrecked. And I was on a lot of mushrooms and very drunk. And I went to my friend Mark's house, and he was just the best. I'm still friends with him. He lives in Portland. He's the shit. He was like one of my friends from college that truly is still one of my very close friends, and I love very much. But I was so fucked up on mushrooms and traumatized by getting hogtied and pistol whipped.
Yeah, dude.
That I was like, I gotta talk to someone.
Yeah.
And so I went to Mark's house and had a blast. Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter was going on, so we're like watching that.
Dope.
On Spike. I'm ripping through a pack of Camel
R.I.P.
Lights
Spike.
R.I.P. Spike. I'm ripping through a pack of Camel Lights in a box. Just fucking tearing through them outside. And his cute neighbors came out. And I'm on 3.5 to 4 grams of mushrooms. So I'm fucked.
4 grams?
I took a handful. And
dude,
Johnny,
you're lit. Are you kidding me?
Johnny Bluntman was like, I think you just ate about 4 grams of mushrooms.
That's
and I was like,
heavy mushrooms. I don't give a fuck who's done mushrooms. 4 grams is a good amount of mushrooms.
I would say it's the second most I've ever done.
That's a shitload, dude.
It was a lot. It was fun. It was too much.
You know what I appreciate about what you just said?
What?
You know people brag about doing drugs. You know people brag about lies about drugs?
Yeah.
And the honesty of 3 to 4 grams.
Yeah.
And like any asshole, it's like, I knew a guy that did 12 and you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Like 4 grams of mushrooms is a lot of mushrooms.
It's too much.
People do not know. That is a lot of mushrooms. If you've never done them.
Oh, I had done them. I'd done them regularly.
No, I'm saying if people don't know what the measurement is, like, it's hard to explain because somebody goes, I guess gram, because it's not.
My eyes were bigger than my stomach and I was drunk.
You're ripped. You're ripped on 4 grams.
But it's laughing so hard.
Love.
Dude. Laughing so hard and doing like crusty fighter poses. And we were doing like, dude, I remember this specifically from the night was an old UFC after they get knockouts, they'd make them take pictures where they would, and then they,
oh my God, I remember that shit.
They'd point them and then they'd go like that.
Yeah, and then they'd turn.
Dude, Sumner and I were doing that for a good hour in his apartment. Just my eyes like saucer plates. And I'm like, and we're just like dying laughing. And then we go outside and I'm smoking cigarettes and his cute neighbors come out and we're talking to him. And I'm just like mushroom, just like.
Yeah, you're lit.
I'm like, well, of course, this is. And then one of them, I go, so where are you from? And they go, Tucson. I go, you're a T-Loc? Like that. And it instantaneously like, all right. And then he just went back in and I was like, I fucked that up. And yeah.
But code T-Loc code should have been like them being like, fuck yeah. Then you would have partied.
Yeah, I would have partied.
Then you would have known.
Yeah.
Phoenix, there was no name for Phoenicians.
That's my favorite Louis C.K. joke.
The Phoenicians, I know.
People from Phoenix, they're called Phoenicians.
Phoenicians.
Like, shut up, keep sucking that dick.
Phoenix had some of my best times and also some of my worst times. Where I got my head kicked in for the first time. Of all the fist fights I had ever gotten in as a youth, Phoenix was the worst I've ever been.
Grimy, dude.
Dude, I got my shit beat. I'm not gonna lie. My buddy, the guys my friends that know that listen to the podcast, especially my buddy Colin, we got in such a bad fight and we were outnumbered and we knew it. We were at an apartment complex. I don't even know how it started, but dude, I'll never forget this day how bad I felt before I got hit. That I was like, we're going to lose, and this is going to be bad for like a couple of days. Like I remember feeling like some guy was being an asshole. It got out of control. They were being mean to a guy that like, me and my group of friends, we were never instigators. But like, we were put up against a wall, and I remember being like, well, this is going to be bad. And we got walloped. And I mean, I had never got my ass kicked this bad in a long time.
Like stomped out.
I got kicked in the face a few times. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. Dude, it sucked. Colin, my buddy Travis, I think they got it just as bad, if not worse. Colin got pretty bad. But it was just like the aggressiveness of Phoenix has this.
Tucson's got a very similar aggressiveness.
I'll fuck you up. Desert. Arizona has I'll fuck you up desert energy, and it's terrible. It's great, but it's terrible.
It's like I did Joey Diaz's podcast earlier, and he was talking about how nice people in Colorado are. And it really was this like moment where I moved to Arizona, and I was like, you're mean.
Yeah, they're mean.
Like, they always make that noise in my head when they're like, it's just that noise. That's the noise of Arizona to me.
Yeah, there's a very defensive thing that
nothing should survive out there.
No, well,
so if you survive out there, you're fucking tough as shit.
It's supposed to be dead. Yeah. So yeah, when we would kick it with local dudes.